Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my quick review over Married to Medicine. This was, This is almost the end of the season, because, they just shot the reunion, I think, like a few days ago. Baby, these lips are glossed. Baby, when I say I put all the chapstick on my face, girl. Anyways, they just shot the reunion like a few days ago. So the season is winding down. I think this is like episode 12. Anyway, so Anila, she comes over, Anila's mother is visiting, and I thought it was so funny when Anila was carrying her luggage upstairs, and the mama said that she had to bring her own flat iron or something for her hair and some towels. Anila, girl, your towels nasty. You know your towels is dirty and nasty, so your mama got to bring her own towels. Anyways, I think Alora is probably sick and tired of being on the show. Have y'all noticed that every time Alora has been on the show this season, except for the time when they were in the kitchen having dinner, she pretty much has had like an attitude, like I don't want to be here. Because I think Alora is over Married to Medicine. I could be wrong. Quad and Anila go out for lunch. Toya, they're doing, what is it called when you go from scene to scene? Anyway, so Anila is out with Quad, having lunch, and Dr. Simone, Dr. Contessa, and Toya, they're out having drinks and I guess lunch also. But I think these are probably shot on two different days. I don't know. Because I just noticed that that doesn't mean anything. Dr. Contessa and Dr. Simone and Toya had to be there either all day long or right before it got dark. Because when they were there, the sun was out. Girl, when they left, it was nighttime. This is the thing with Toya, right? And some of you guys said this in the last review. And this is just the truth, too, when you think about it. And I also think I actually said this part in my review. Toya came onto this season on 100. So even with the last event that Quad had at her home, even with Heavenly getting the party started, it really was no different than what Toya did at Heavenly's house the very first episode of this season. Like, y'all fake, y'all this, y'all that. And I think Heavenly was on the same mess that Toya was on. Like, okay, girl, y'all beating around the bush. Let's go ahead and get into this mess. Girl, Quad, Toya been talking about you. You see what I'm saying? Toya, you do treat Anila like you're Rachel and she's Gretchen from Mean Girls. Like, it is on some, like, I don't know. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird but Toya, you do treat Anila like, girl, I run this. Speak when I tell you to speak. Other than if I don't tell you to speak, sit there, look pretty, and shut up. Contessa asked Toya, like, what has she done? Like, what did you say? What's your part in the mess? Toya basically says nothing. She ain't did nothing to Anila. Okay, Toya. She says she says she's not calling Quad or Anila. Now, this is the thing. This is another thing. You know, my favorite thing is this is a thing. This is another thing, right? When it comes to the whole Quad and Toya, was that like, did it have to go from like, girl, because I guess Quad and Toya, they didn't do anything differently than what Quad and Heavenly did at Dr. Jackie's house when they were calling each other names and all that mess at dinner. But this is the thing. Toya, even if you were drunk when you said what you said about Quad having a small ass apartment, I think that we have to realize that it can come across as shady. Girl, you really are on a Instagram Live with thousands of people. I'm not going to say millions because it wasn't millions. With thousands of people watching you. And even if you are tipsy off that Chardonnay, off that nay-nay, girl, you still said what you said. And you said it in a shady way. So I don't understand why Toya doesn't understand that even if you were drunk, it still can cause chaos and confusion. Should the response, y'all, it shouldn't have been that deep with you and Quad hollering and screaming and you in front of the house crying. No, it shouldn't have got to that point. But Toya, you also should have apologized. Like, girl, look, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that, blah, blah, blah. Because you have to realize, you have to be, I guess you're not self-aware. You have to be, know that how that looks when you on live talking about, yeah, and her small ass apartment. It's juvenile, but it can still cause some mess, right? And just because you're drunk, and I think that we need to get out of this, just because you're drunk does not excuse what you said. If anything, girl, it's probably what you've been wanting to say, but now you got that liquid courage, and now you're saying it. What they say, a drunk man ain't nothing but a sober man talking. Is that how it goes? Anila is having Holi. That's basically where you throw like different colors, red, green, different colors basically. And basically it's supposed to like, throw away the negative energy. And she's also gonna combine her daughter's 5th birthday party with Holi. Toha, girl, let me tell you what's going on with Toya mama, Anila mama. Anila been telling Toya, girl, because have y'all noticed, did y'all notice when she was like Toha, and she was like, whatever her name is, I don't know. Anila mama, girl, Anila been telling her mama what's been going on between her and Toya. And now Anila mama like, whatever that bitch name is, I don't know. I don't care. Dr. Jackie, I think it's what she saw. I was kind of like in and out of it, I'm not going to lie. Dr. Jackie, I think, is starting a skincare line. I think the first thing she's going to be putting out is like sunscreen. Because, you know, they say it when black people wear sunscreen, even though I don't, and they say we definitely should. I guess it leaves like a residue on our skin. I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't wear it. They say that we definitely should wear sunscreen, but I don't wear it. I think her project manager, Jackie, told her, thank you for keeping me married and keeping me sane. And she said the most important thing is keeping you married. The most important thing over her sanity is being married. I said, okay. Chef Angie, you know, if the girls say that they fancy, they fancy. All I saw was some lunch meat, some strawberries and some grapes, and I think I saw some shrimp and grits, and girl, so, you know, they said it was fancy. I mean, everybody got their own definition of fancy. Hold up, sorry. Oh, so Toya and Eugene get there first, and then they're talking, and basically it comes down to Toya and Eugene are arguing in front of the kids, and the kids are basically saying that Toya is a bitch. That the kids didn't say she's a bitch, but that's what they're saying. Kids not stupid. I don't know. All I'm saying is, girl, I could see if your sons are saying that, girl, you fussing and cussing, more than likely you're probably fussing and cussing. And the thing is, you could be fussing and cussing over something legitimate. But if they don't know the background, right, to why you're probably fussing and cussing, and they just see you fussing and cussing, that's all they know. Girl, stop fussing and cussing in front of your kids. That's what it comes down to. Scott and Contessa. This is a mess. I think that from what I got from what Contessa said is basically this. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Scott is a fucking asshole. And then in return, Contessa becomes a fucking asshole. And then they should just become two big assholes, right? So now you talk to me. Oh, shit, my nail. You talking to me crazy. I'm definitely going to talk back to you crazy. And now it's just like a war going on between us. Contessa said she was going to stop bothering Scott about going to therapy. I don't know. If y'all, let me leave my nail alone. If y'all are having problems and issues, and because I swear I remember Scott saying before that when they were in therapy, it was actually helping a little bit. And then they actually stopped, I guess, because they felt like, or Scott felt like he didn't need it anymore. Contessa still goes to individual therapy, but they don't go to couples therapy. The smartest thing I feel like that Toya done ever said was basically, they need to go to couples therapy because the only thing that they're doing is putting a Band-Aid over what they have going on. That's it. And now at the end of the night, girl, now they kissing, talking about, I love it, I love you. Girl, what? Okay. Did y'all know that Scott was on the phone when he was when they were in the living room? Okay. Did y'all hear when Carrie said, is that Jackie and Heavenly or someone that works here? I'm not gonna say nothing. Parties are for parents, especially when the kids are small. Like, and I even think that even when kids are probably even teenagers, like, wow, like, I do believe that some kids, I think that if you gave, I don't know, I feel like if you gave some, like, boys pizza and told them they could invite some of their friends over and let them play video games all day, I think they would swear up and down they just had the best party of the world. Girl. My mama let my friends come over. We had pizza, ice cream. We got to eat what we wanted to eat today. And girl, we had a good time. We had a sleepover. They were swerving now. They just like went to Disney World. You know, for girls, I don't know, girl. I was gonna say, take the girls to get their nails or something done, but I'm not gonna say that. But you know, I don't think that. I think that some parties, they are for kids, especially when you hear about these big, lavish parties and the kids be 2 and 3 and 1. Oh, my baby turning 1, we gotta go all out. Like, go all out for who? Because that motherfucker don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I thought it was a funny conversation when Anila was talking about Anila having her period and I guess being a virgin, and Heavenly asked, was she a virgin when she got married? I thought it was so cute when Anila mother gave Heavenly high five. I'm like Dr. Jackie when it comes to animals. I don't play with animals. I don't give a damn what everybody doing. I would be that person in the group that I'm not going. I'm not going near no animals. I don't care if it's a dog, especially a dog, cat, girl, snake, goats. I don't care if it's just standing there. Elephants, nothing. I don't fool with no animals at all. Lisa Nicole and Heavenly. I'm sorry, Lisa Nicole started that whole argument. She did. Lisa Nicole talked about Heavenly's body. Heavenly talked about hers back. Now, of course, Heavenly lost points with me. I hate when y'all pull that. Girl, you can't even keep a man. Oh my God, girl, that's so tired, late, and through. Girl. Lisa calls Heavenly a drunk. Y'all heard Dr. Jackie tell Dr. Heavenly to that you can stop it, right? Like, even though you didn't start it, you don't have to participate, basically. Contessa, I know Contessa did say that wig was a wig she got. Basically, I know this wig look a mess. I wore this on purpose because I knew what we were doing. But Contessa's hair this season has not been her best hair. Like, I feel like Contessa's hair gives me, even with the excuse tonight about, you know, of course, them being, you know, participating in Holi that day and knowing that it was going to be paint flying everywhere. Contessa hair gives me season 1 wigs. I don't know what been going on with Contessa hair. I have not liked her hair this entire season. I thought it was cute that everybody had their hair wrapped. Girl, when Dr. Contessa said, When Dr. Contessa said quiet running like Greg was around. Anila. Anila, I get that this is your religion. I get that this is your belief. But, Anila, you need to stay out of people's relationship. I thought you learned your lesson when you inserted yourself with Toya and Contessa. Now you're inserting yourself between Toya and Quad. And you see how both of them was basically like, bitch, stay out of this. Now, it's fun. I don't know. I guess that, you know, even though Quad, you and Anila have had conversations. Okay, never mind. I was about to say, no. Anila, stay out of it. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You should have learned your lesson the first time. But girl, you didn't. And now you about to get cursed out by everybody because now you put your nose in some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Lisa Nicole said, Holi don't work for black girls. That was the end of the episode. I told y'all this was going to be quick. All right, y'all. I'm kind of sleepy. So I'm about to go get in this bed. Girl, anyways, girl. I'm about to go get in the bed, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.